Welcome back. SMEs, or small and medium projects, can be considered as one of the big pillars when it comes to the economy. And Egypt and the Egyptian state is very keen to encourage new businesses, new entrepreneurs, those who want to enter the world of business, and to eliminate all obstacles in front of them to pave the way for a very much positive environment for all kinds of investment. What are the most important issues related to this subject? What's our homework? What are the efforts which should be exerted more? What's our homework to be accurate? This is something we are going to discover together with my dear guest, Dr. Mohamed Mokhtar Darwish, our HR and crisis management expert and counselor. Thank you very much for being with us, sir.
I'm very glad to join your crew and your programs, and from that very nice locations to be in, and happy Ramadan to all our watchers.
Thank you very much, sir. And let's start immediately, and according to your title, to be a crisis management and human resources consultant, this means a lot. And this means that you are involved into each detail regarding to business in general, from A to Z, let's say this. And let's start first with the, I'm not going to say the definition of SMEs, but to what extent do you think that it's important to take care or to take into consideration that SMEs can be the backbone of any economy to develop?
First of all, a project, or to join a project, to have our own business, that's is a very, very important. But to know that well, he should be have a very nice selection, reference to the project he need to start up, reference to his experience and his knowledge about that. And I'm also advising, don't ever do copy and paste.
Yeah.
That's project or that SME is being achievement or have a good examples, not to be join it or to take it and do the same one. No, you should ask yourself, what is my natures? What I'm doing to create? What I'm doing to be have a special and then the other? If everybody asking himself about that and aware, I'm advising also to be aware of B&B, study business developments and project management before starting any projects or any new challenge.
What are the most important challenges in front of any new entrepreneur or any new startup, sir? Because many people would say finance, funds, money. But in my humble opinion, also creative ideas, innovation should come first. Would you please, I'd like you to elaborate on that.
Of course, we will. It's very nice questions. And to answer that, first of all, he need to know well, financial is not only the problem in the project. If he study his project well, study his data needs, and about financial, we have initially starting your project and join a work, creating career or shifting career. This is funds from several NGO and several supporting businessmen supporting us in that, and also the government supporting that to get starting new project. But first of all, he should have a company or doing a paperwork for company authorizations from the government, and then if he got the approval for that, we help him to go to the bank to get loans, to get any financial solutions, and we have several financial solutions related to that initially. But he's asking himself, is that project, I know well what is the, well, as we learn from the crisis management, what the trouble I could facing for financial. If give our watcher and our followers, for example, if I have an ounce of money, 10,000, don't start your work with all of the 10,000.
Yeah,
at least 15% or 75% as maximum. Let this is a guarantee for your project in any case of emergency, in any case of happen, to finalize the financial. Other solution, if I get idea and don't get money, I don't want to take loans, try to using the platforms, start using the social media to put your idea in, and let this many supportive people will get to ask you and support you to get your project in life. I mean, in a human, I mean, become truth.
Sir, when it comes to a project, it should have first planning, strategic planning, feasibility studies. If I do have a brilliant idea, but I don't know how to implement it on the ground. In your opinion, what to do or where to go? Because now in Egypt we have incubators, and we do have corporate social responsibility, CSR, huge companies which can give a share, give a hand. In your opinion, which is which? How to start?
Again, to start the project, I should be understanding what is my plan, as you mentioned. What is the team who are going to work with me? I mean, the organization chart or the flow chart for any companies or any management team. Then who is, in case of emergency, who is the consulting for our law and financial and several, all the department being dispatching for the right persons. Then who, in case of emergency, who will support the company or to take the decisions to approve and to could mention that solutions. Not also the planning also should be have in case not also a plan one step. I mean A and B and C. All of that being, as we see it in American films, what's the plan A, the plan B. If this happen, what is my idea? What is my plan? Who is the contact person in case of needs? And any plan should be have, as we learn, time and money, and financial. Don't talk in, it's okay, I will pass it.
Nothing is taken just for granted, and nothing should go haphazardly.
No.
It's a plan and a study. Sir, also, the state is very keen to empower women and to empower youth and to tell them that there is all the time a place for a new entrepreneur to invade the market. How do you see this as one of the pillars of Egypt 2030? This is part of our sustainable development goals, to let the private sector have the lion's share and to let women and youth having the priorities of our strategic thinking even.
By the way, all the best wishes to the lady and everywhere this month of the lady. And the mom also. All great and best wishes for them. And to start a new project, I will mention also one of the good example we've been supporting with several NGO and here in Egypt. That's we started to get a lady to learn several things, like something like related to handmade, something related to fashion designing, learning, for example, Italy also. I have some people we help working with them with doing fashion and pattern for Italy designing, right? And create it in Europe, to export it to Europe, and we help them from the learning, then how to start the project, then be exported or given to a company. That company will be dedicated and trial to get these things traveling or to get it exported.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's to follow up with the new startup. It's not only to give him or her money and that's it, but to follow up and to learn also how to be flexible.
I'm advising, like I mentioned in the first, before starting the project, start learning and training about business development. After business development, he should be awareness of a B&B, project management, to know what is the plan, the strategy, everything's in that point, because let her give just, it doesn't matter for giving her money. If I don't give her money or don't give her the key and the tools and don't know how to use it, this is the issue.
Then it's in vain. How do you see, sir, digital transformation as also another side of the coin, another element which is now very important, and we should consider it as part and parcel of our life? I mean, we cannot deal anymore in the old-fashioned way.
It's become that. Digital and even AI now. AI is the key now. The world is becoming an open countries. It's become one country. But you know how to attack, how put two things, your natures, your products, you are in. Ask yourself how to be in that world. If you know well your product, if you know well your project, if you know well what is the issues and the problems and the mistake, you can be followed, and you have the right team. All right, and give an example. I will also give you a good example.
Sure.
We transferred a worker that working daily and you use it daily here in Egypt to work in a big project, to a special worker to work in oil and gas.
Okay.
All right, and to be one of the employee in the team. I transferred more than 100 people for that.
Oh,
yeah,
this is
and
big.
Bring peoples from our several places like Fayoum, like Bani Suef and Ina, to become a special worker and special team to join hospital, international hospital, or not mention the name, and working also on a huge project after preparing. All right, so become one of the employee. This the things. Not matter of to give him just a key or a tools. Let him also in our Islam learn him how to catch, how to use, and when we learn our children, them asking where the example, Egyptian example, give it, learn your children well, and
teach
then
your children to pick a fish, not give him a fish, and stuff like that. But sir, and this is a Chinese proverb, by the way. But
yes.
Sir, one final question, because for me this is very important. Do we have a change in our culture? I mean, many Egyptians before, I mean millions of Egyptians before, prefer to have a job, to go to 8 a.m. Cairo local time, to turn back by 2 or 3 p.m. and that's it. But not to have a project, not to have a private business, not to even be a worker in one of the fields you have just mentioned. This is a culture which is really changing and to the better. How do you see this practically on the ground? Because you meet in person or face to face with many age categories, this is number one, and many classes of the Egyptian people.
To asking these questions, this our initially doing with the cooperation with the government, and also there is 2 types of TV supporting us in that, especially Egyptian TV also, and other in Egypt also than that. The thing is people is not working like now. It's not become work again. It's become old-fashioned to working in a government or work just in 2 p.m. from 8 or 7 to 8 p.m. It's become finished. And our initially is working for that post, start a new project and how to join a work. I will tell you the truth. We have several work and we don't found somebody to join. Oh, yeah, really, in Egypt, in several places. Why? Because the people don't have that, not aware of the jobs. For example, how come somebody's working in financial, don't understand what is the financial needs? Secretary, don't have a good language, computer skills. It's dedicated to that. Prepare yourself, reference to the need of the market. If you start also to
meet the requirements of the market, and then you are going to find a place. This is it. And
from your TV show, if anybody like to join a work or looking to start your project, follow us and we will help you. There is a several jobs, several projects, but you need to know about that, prepare, and then start. Go in. Don't get afraid. Don't be shy. All right. Time is going. We become in a global now. All right. And first of all, trust yourself and don't sit in a coffee shops and something like that.
Then trust yourself, just follow this initiative, start your business. This is your way to lead such a wonderful career, a successful one. Do it. This is an invitation not only from Nile TV International, but from our dear guest, Dr. Mohamed Mokhtar Darwish. Dr. Darwish, thank you very much. I cannot find a better end with these optimistic remarks you have given us. Thank you for your added value. And as I said, it's an open invitation for all the youth just to invade the market, and they are going to find a place.
Thank you.
Right after the short break, I'm going to be back with more. Stay tuned.